The first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. The 76ers come in off a critical Game 1 win and are now poised and prepared as they attempt to take a 2-0 lead against the Brooklyn Nets. Round 1 of the NBA playoffs continues.
Round 1 of the East rolls on. Game 2 just about ready to tip off. Playoff basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, former NBA players Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, with David Aldridge joining us courtside. So the Nets starting 5. They've got Dorian Finney-Smith, also Johnson out there. Mikal Bridges out there with Nicholas Claxton. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point for the 76ers. Reed out there with Harris. Then it's Montrezl Harrell. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Harden in at the 5. So off the tip, it's Brooklyn. Harden against Dinwiddie. They set the pick. And the foul on Harden. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, they've got their eyes on him. And the foul right away.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Now, here's Johnson. On the arc. Oh, my! He'll go to the line with a chance for a 4-point play. That one on Harris. The Nets shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. Free throw, no good.
It's a luxury to have a guy like Johnson that can bang down low and knock him down at the stripe.
And slam dunk by Harris.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. Johnson outside. Pass to Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. Over in the corner, Claxton. From 8. Yes, that goes in.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Philadelphia with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Harden the pass to Harris. A 3-ball. Rebound, Brooklyn. Johnson outside. Here's Finney-Smith. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
How about Johnson with the hot pass? Good job seeing that open.
Here's Harden on the wing. Dinwiddie covering. And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Harrell the pass to Reed. Harris against Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. From 7.
Long arms, moves the feet well. Johnson, tough on the defensive side.
Second chance shot. And no problem from Harrell as he finishes at the rim.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You will gladly take those.
Dinwiddie with the bucket.
Wow, now this is how you want to start your games. Flawless shooting so far.
And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And it goes down 2 points.
Now, how did he manage to change his shot midair?
The 76ers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far tonight. Harden the pass to Harris. It's hauled in by Claxton.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
Johnson dishes to Dinwiddie. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. And there's Johnson. That's good. On the assist by Dinwiddie.
3 points.
Johnson's got 6.
And how about the start they've gotten off to? They haven't missed once.
Harden the pass to Harris. Harden surveying the D. Dinwiddie with the steal. Down low. And the basket by Johnson. He's got 8.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And the 76ers decide to take their first timeout here.
Yeah, he's shaken up a bit. No choice but to take a timeout and let him get some medical attention.
Everybody out there. Come on the court. Your Sixers ENT. Let me hear you. Make some noise.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Johnson against Harris. Six to shoot. Looking to end the run. He takes it up and lays it in. Harris has got his second basket of the game.
Defense comes at Harris hard inside, but he is physical right back. If you hit first, it hurts less.
Pass to Johnson for the 3. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Deft touch on the alley-oop.
Capable of playing either guard position. Harden's sense for when his teammates are open is ridiculous.
Harden against Dinwiddie. Claxton with it. He dishes it to Bridges. Claxton the pass to Johnson. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's Dinwiddie. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Excellent all-around performance so far against the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Now here's Harden. Still without a basket. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
In the paint, Harden, man, he's just a tough guard. If you get too close, you know that this man is a master at drawing fouls.
Dinwiddie against Harden. Dinwiddie dishes to Bridges. Back to Dinwiddie. Goes up the baseline. Rebound by Harrell. The 76ers trail by 12. Maxey on the wing. Defended by Bridges. Harden against Dinwiddie. There's the triple. Hands it from downtown. Harden's got it back down to within single digits for the 76ers. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Now, here is Harden. He has 5. Shoots over Dinwiddie. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Johnson outside. Pass to Bridges. Over Maxey. And that one drops. And the Nets lead by 11.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Harden kicks to Maxey. Picked by Harrell. Nice move. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Philadelphia. DeAnthony Melton comes in for Maxey. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Thomas is checked in. Nets leading by 11. Johnson sends the screen for Dinwiddie. Rebound by the 76ers. They come into the game following the win on Sunday.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
It definitely made things easier for them. When the other team is just handing you the ball back, you gotta make them pay for it.
It's the Nets now. James Harden getting it to go from deep. Claxton finds Johnson. Here's Finney Smith. A three-pointer off the mark.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough 3.
Dinwiddie against Harden. Shoots over Dinwiddie. Bank shot, no good.
Well, some trips you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I'd go back to him in that area on the floor.
Back to Thomas. Launches a 3. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. It's going to be on James Harden. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Nets.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
That free throw good from Thomas. Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for Philadelphia. The Nets also changing it up. Royce O'Neal's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith, and Walker subbed in for Johnson. He hits the second from the line. Nails the third.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
The pass to Harrell. Back to Beverly. He kicks it to Harrell. Pocket 6. Tucker a screen. Here's Harris. Again, Philadelphia.
The mid-range doesn't intimidate Harris at all. He's very confident in his jump shot.
passes to Dinwiddie. Claxton with it. Harrell on him. Outside, Walker. He's looking for Claxton and finds him.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Here's Beverly to the paint. And slam dunk by Harris.
And I understand that people might not realize this, but he's 6'7". You cannot forget about his bounce because he's got something.
Now here's Dinwiddie. They have a 9-point lead. Pass to Claxton. There's a good screen. Thomas. Another shot. A shot's good from Claxton. Claxton's got 8 points.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Now Beverly, still yet to score. That's good from Harris on the assist by Beverly.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Dinwiddie outside. And there's a call on Tobias Harris. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's his second foul committed with a lot of game left. Gotta be careful.
The 76ers making a switch here. Houses checked in. And then for Brooklyn, Ben Simmons comes in for Nicholas Claxton. And it's Bridges in for Dinwiddie. 1:57 left in the first quarter. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. He has 6.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
Perilous screen on Thomas. Melton against Thomas. They grab their own miss. It's House outside. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score. So.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
One shot.
Here's Thomas. He has 6. It's over Melton. Thomas, no luck.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
On the wing, Melton. .115 left to play here in the first. Harrell, a screen on Walker. Outside, House. There's Harrell, and Harrell slams it in.
The dogged intensity Harrell has is just insane. And he uses all this energy to his advantage, particularly on the glass.
Now, here's Bridges. It's Thomas on the wing. He's guarded by Melton. Thomas, no good. And so Beverly will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They trail by 6. Passes it to Tucker. Harrell down low. Simmons is there. Harrell, that's good.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Walker surveying the floor. On the shot clock. A 3. You can't get that one to fall. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Nets lead by 4. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. And taking a look at the Nets' performance here, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
P.J. Tucker is out there with Bamba. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. Then it's DeAnthony Melton. And it's Beverly in at the 1. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut down to just 2 points in the bucket from Maxey. Brooklyn's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points on a deep ball for them tonight. Thomas kicks to Bridges. Nets passing it around from deep. Walker now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give.
Maxey passes to Tucker. Bridges against Beverly. Bamba dishes to Tucker. Shot clock at 5. Puts up a deep 3. Maxey, no good. Nets leading by 5. Pass to O'Neal. It's Thomas on the wing. Off with the layup.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
The pass to Maxey. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Brooklyn with the rebound. They've led by as many as 14 points. Outside Thomas. Shoots. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2 for 6 start. The 76ers trail by 7. Beverly feeling it out a bit. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And throughout his career, Beverly has remained a pest, an aggressive defender that no one likes having him guard.
Philadelphia shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw missing. House is checked in for P.J. Tucker. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Brooklyn. Johnson comes in for Walker. And the second free throw, good. Nets leading by 6. Now, here's Bridges. Here's the dish to Johnson. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
And no issues getting up for Simmons. An emphatic 2 points from the Australian.
Thomas against Maxey. Maxey sets a screen for Melton. Pass to Beverly. Beyond the arc. It's good from long range. Beverly's got 4 this quarter.
See, he had time to line it up, and you know what? He's capable.
Feeds it to Simmons. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. And the shot goes in. Thomas got 10 points in the game.
One of Simmons' best attributes is his ability to distribute.
Melton against Johnson. Bamba a screen on Johnson. Here's Melton. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And the 76ers making a change here. Reed's checked in. Thomas, 10 points for him. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Bridges outside. Johnson outside. Just 5 on the clock. Near the three-point line, it's Thomas. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Maxey.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Brooklyn shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
Free throw good, Thomas. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Steps back. Beverly the pass to Maxey. The trade. Cranes the 3, and yes, he'll go to the line for 1 more. That's on Ben Simmons. And he's got his first chance at the line here. Daniel House is checked in for the 76ers.
At the line for your Sixers, Bamba. 1 shot.
And that one misses.
The raw talent Bamba has, just so impressive. A shot blocking specialist who also makes an impact on the offensive end.
Bridges shot. Good.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
Elton kicks to Maxey. Reed a screen on Bridges. Maxey passes to Reed. Rebound Brooklyn. Led by as many as 14 points. Got loose. And here's Melton. Maxey with it. Bamba a screen on Bridges. Here's Maxey. From outside, off the mark. And Simmons has got the ball here for Brooklyn. They lead by 4. Johnson kicks to Bridges. The feed to Simmons. Over House. And it's Simmons. That time on the assist by Bridges. Bridges has got his 3rd assist on the night. So it's Philadelphia now. Here's Melton. Reed a screen on Thomas. Melton passes to Reed. Here is House. Melton feeling it out a bit. 6 to shoot. The 76ers again can't hit it. Nets leading by 6. And the points coming for them now, Craig and bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like. They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Here's Maxey after Mikal Bridges' bucket. Maxey finds Melton. Reed a screen on Thomas. Here's Melton. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
76ers have made 3 of their first 5 foul shots tonight. And some changes here for the 76ers. Tobias Harris comes in for Bamba, and it's James Harden in for House. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for the Nets. Free throw drops for Melton.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Nets leading by 5. Bridges passes to Thomas. Bridges a screen on Maxey. Maxey against Thomas. Back to Bridges. No good with the triple. The 76ers have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Reed a screen on Bridges. Here's Maxey. Here's Reed. And the dunk by Reed.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
Outside Thomas. The fadeaway. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now, here's Thomas. He's got 11. To the inside. Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Getting some airtime. Okay, Bridges, we see you.
The 76ers trail by 3. It's Reed, top of the key. Dishes it to Harden. Puts up a deep 3. Rebounded by the Nets. Claxton's got 4 rebounds in this game. Bridges kicks to Thomas. Out to the wing. Here's Finney Smith. And a miss there on the triple. For Philadelphia, they've gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Here's Maxey. Out to Harris. Passes it to Maxey. Philadelphia moving the ball around. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for De'Anthony Melton. And the Nets making a change here as well. Dinwiddie's checked in. Tries it from 9. That one's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut to just 1 in the basket from Harden.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Thomas feeling it out a bit. They set the pick. Inside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Claxton's got 10.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Harden against Dinwiddie. Harden the pass to Harrell. Maxey with it. And the dunk by Reed.
Heads up on the money pass by Maxey. Great vision.
And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for the Nets. Pass to Claxton. Kicks it to Johnson. In the corner, it's Dinwiddie. Shot clock at 6. Shot on the wing. And it's Reed pulling it down. Reed's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Maxey against Thomas. It's Reed high post. Harden outside. Harrell setting the pick for Harden. Drains it from beyond the arc. Harden's got the lead up to 2 now for the 76ers.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
On the pass to Thomas. To the middle. Here's Claxton. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
Philadelphia's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the 3-ball well. To the inside. Here's Harris. The rebound by the Nets. Claxton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Now, Dinwiddie. He has 7. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. The Nets making a switch here. Bridges checks in.
Number 1, Mikal Bridges.
There's 1:40 left in the second quarter. Dinwiddie against Harden. Throws it up high. And it's Finney Smith with the rebound. Finney Smith's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Dinwiddie. That one falls, coming off Johnson's feet. Dinwiddie's got 9.
Nice pass by Cam Johnson, keeping his eyes up, letting things unfold.
Bridges against Maxey. Inside, there's Harrell, and Harrell slams it in.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. On the wing, Dinwiddie, guarded by Harden. Yep, that one goes in there.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Pass to Harrell. Maxey against Bridges. Harris outside. Again, Philadelphia.
We're used to seeing Harris from the outside, but Tobias, he can step up. He's got the size to do some work down low.
Maxey against Bridges. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Passes it to Dinwiddie. Clock at 6. He's looking for Claxton and finds him.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Here's Harden. That's tipped, and that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Brooklyn ahead, up 2. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
James, big first half for you. What was the most important thing that got you going?
Just trying to be aggressive, trying to get out early and give a little spark to my teammates. And they followed along. So, it's just a matter of us not turning the ball over and getting stops.
So far, so good. Thanks, James. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
And as we welcome you to halftime, without question, Game 2 has been a battle for the Brooklyn Nets.
The effort we've seen from the bench so far, it really helps to keep this kind of depth. Guys who can come in on the offensive end and they don't miss a beat.
Makes things a little easier on the starters, but in the second half, they're going to have to bring it as well.
Taking a look at the situation for the Philadelphia 76ers. They did what they needed to in Game 1. Got the win, kept home court advantage. Big fella, how important was that?
It's nice, Ernie, but it means nothing. One loss here, and they relinquish home court advantage. Got to stay hungry.
Yeah, they can't sit back and get comfortable. This is when the adjustments are made. They need to be sharp for this one.
Momentum up for grabs. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And we're with you again as our round one coverage continues. A fantastic game from Harden in this one.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Second half underway. Here's who Jock Vaughn's got on the floor. Nicholas Claxton out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Cam Johnson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Dinwiddie in the corner. Now here's Johnson. After the miss from Tyrese Maxey.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Now here's Harrell. Reed kicks to Maxey. Reed a screen. Down low. Out to Harris. Maxey on the wing. Defended by Bridges.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Johnson, a wide open look. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got his 8th assist in the game. The 76ers trail by 8. Now, here is Harden. He's got 17. He's looking for Harrell and finds him. An emphatic LU jam.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Claxton with it. He's defended by Harrell. Dinwiddie finds Finney-Smith. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
A clean start to the half for them, knocking down their first 3 shots.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Shooting one.
The free throw drops for Dinwiddie. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Harden against Dinwiddie. Harden the pass to Harris. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Good job by Harris, forcing the contact right there, making the D send him to the line.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Tobias Harris. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
A swing man that scores on all 3 levels. Harris is about as consistent as it gets.
And Harris drops them both. Nets leading by 7. Here now is Dinwiddie. 14 points for him. Just 5 to shoot. The Nets need to get a shot off here. The 3. Philadelphia grabs the miss.
When you've made your first 3 shots of the half, I think it's okay for a heat check.
Feeds to Reed. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Reed's got 6.
Hey, guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Dinwiddie passing to Bridges. Back to Dinwiddie. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Pass to Finney-Smith. And here is Bridges. Offline with his 3. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Harden for three. Another three for Philadelphia.
A staple of Harden's attack. His three-point shot is about as lethal as it gets.
There's the pass to Claxton. Bridges outside. Pass to Johnson. And it's good. The time running down on the shot clock. Johnson's got 8 points in the quarter.
He's been meticulous on offense, and it's paid off with a flawless shooting percentage for him so far in this game.
Reed kicks to Harris. Takes a three. They get it back. Harden, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Now, here's Bridges. 8 points for him. Maxey against Dinwiddie. Fires away from outside. Rebound by Harold. The 76ers trail by 4. Outside, Maxey. Harris looking it over. There's the three. Maxey, no good. And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for Brooklyn. Led by as many as 14 points. Here's the three. No basket. That's his 5th miss in 11 attempts from the floor. Here's Harris. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
He was not going to settle on that play. Harris works his way inside and does a good job of drawing the foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And they've also played exceptionally well in the paint tonight, taking advantage of their opportunity to work inside.
And the first one drops. That one is no good. Nets leading by 3. Passes to Dinwiddie. Over Harden. Here's Finney Smith. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 9 assists now tonight. Philadelphia's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Harden with it. He's got 20. An easy 2 points on the layup. Harden's got 22 points.
It's crazy. We've gotten used to this effortless dominance from James Harden. He scores in a multitude of ways.
Bridges sets the screen for Dinwiddie. Pulled by Maxey. Lets it go from deep. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
And there's the foul. It's on Cameron Johnson. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
The 76ers making a switch here. Elton's checked in. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Thomas checked in for Bridges. To the left wing. Harden against Dinwiddie. Clock at 4. Floats one. It'll go, and the Nets lead is cut down to just 2 points in the bucket from Harden.
Fooled the D that time. Harden with the soft touch, okay.
Dinwiddie outside. Fires for 3. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Maxey against Thomas. Perilous screen on Thomas. Here's the floater. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Dinwiddie against Maxey. Maxey. Now here's Thomas. Guarded closely. Johnson in the corner. Here's Dinwiddie. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Harrell's got 6 rebounds in the game. Harden with it. Defended by Dinwiddie. Pass to Melton. Harrell down low. Thomas is on him. Harden outside. Teardrop shot. He gets that one. Harden's got 9 points here in the second half.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Dinwiddie sets the screen for Thomas. Right at the free throw line, and the jumper is good. And the Nets lead by 5. And Philadelphia has possession. Harden outside. And the dunk by Reed.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's what his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. He's got 17 and stolen by Harrell. To the paint. That one's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket for Melton.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Also relying on his skill there. That's a nice move against length.
Dinwiddie against Harden. Now, here's Dinwiddie. He's guarded closely.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Melton passes to Harden. Back to Melton. 6 to shoot. Harrell a screen on Johnson. Here's Melton. And again, it's Philadelphia. And the Nets decide to take their first time out here.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes, a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
Beverly, he's checked in for James Harden. And then for Brooklyn, Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. O'Neal comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And Walker subbed in for Johnson. And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for the Brooklyn Nets. Thomas up top. He's covered by Maxey. Back to Dinwiddie. A rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Here's Melton after the basket by Brooklyn. Melton sets a screen for Beverly. 6 on the shot clock. Good on the triple. Melton's got the lead up to 2 now for the 76ers. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, 2 good nail fights so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. He's got 19. Yep, it counts.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Walker against Melton. .109 left here in the third quarter. Maxey kicks to Harrell. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Maxey, no good.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Now, here's Beverly. And there's the pass to Melton. Back to Beverly. Melton with a screen on Walker. On the wing, Melton. And he's good on the 3-ball. Melton's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
They get a hand on it. Here's Thomas. He's got 13. Lets it go with the 3. The shot missing. James Harden getting it done for Philadelphia. He's up to 26 points in the game now. Just keeps pouring in the buckets. And we'll be back with you shortly.
87. It all comes down to this, man.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round 1. We've got Patrick Beverly. Mohamed Bamba is out there with P.J. Tucker. And there's House. And it's Melton in at the shooting guard. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
The vision for Simmons, picking out the right pass at the right time.
And Cameron Thomas picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
It's his second personal foul. First team foul.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. It's a 1-point game. Beverly, the pass to Tucker. And that one is good.
And Beverly, not a volume playmaker, but he always makes smart decisions with the basketball.
Down low, here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
An excellent defender, whether Simmons is in the post or roaming the perimeter. He's a shot-blocking threat.
And Thomas has it in the corner. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Bridges against Melton. Bamba sets a screen. From downtown, sinks the three-pointer. Bamba's got the lead up to 4 now for Philadelphia.
And crucial that Bamba keeps evolving his perimeter game. Big men like him have to be able to shoot.
Now, here's Thomas. Bridges sets the screen for Thomas. Out to Bridges. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. Thomas got 3 assists tonight.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Up top, Melton. He's guarded by Thomas. Now Melton in the corner. Bamba with it. 4 on the clock. Pass to House. Fires from deep. Rebounded by the Nets. Simmons got rebound number 5 here tonight. Thomas against Melton. Ball's knocked loose. And they're moving it up. The finish. Now that's how to finish the break.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
And those might be the easiest points of the month for him.
Now here's Thomas. O'Neal outside. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, clutch play there. No reason to risk the jumper when you can get to the rack.
Reading the defense, sensing the open, he does not hesitate.
James Harden, he's checked in for the 76ers. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Brooklyn.
Find the lane. One shot.
And it's tied up with that one. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Harden against Simmons. From about 19 feet, that one doesn't go.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
Pass to Claxton. Poked away. Pass to Harden. To the inside. Here's House. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Walker with some nice D. He kicks to Simmons. Bridges outside. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Shot clock at 6. Simmons passes to Claxton. Misses from short range. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Philadelphia. Melton finds Harden. On deep. Melton in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Bridges dishes to Simmons. Lays it up and banks it in.
The defense got crossed up, and Bridges takes advantage with that pass.
For Philadelphia, they've gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Harden the pass to Melton. Here is House. 6 to shoot. Harden outside. Launches it. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And another one. That's 5 total threes on the night from him so far.
There's the lob to Bridges. Now here's Melton. Claxton covering. Harden draws the double. Kicks to Bamba. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. And it's a 6-point Philadelphia lead.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
And O'Neal gets it to go.
If you want to throw out of a double team in the NBA, you really have to sell it.
Harden outside. On the pass to Melton. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Outside, Walker. Out to Bridges. Picked by Bridges. The rebound by Harden.
and he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
And Tucker has it in the corner. Melton against Bridges. Takes the three. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got 9 rebounds in the game, heading it down. Bridges inside. He's guarded by Melton. He'll not drop through. That miss puts him at 6 for 10. He feeds it to Tucker, and he banks in the layup. Tucker's got 4 this quarter.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
He's not going to back down from anyone. Got to commend the fearless attitude right there.
Timeout called, the Nets. And the 76ers with some changes. Harrell, he's checked in for Bamba. Tobias Harris comes in for Danuel House. And Maxey subbed in for DeAnthony Melton. The Nets also changing it up. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for O'Neal. Johnson comes in for Walker. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Simmons. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Hey, guys, during the last break, listened in on Jacque Vaughn talking to his team. Now, he asked the defense to lock it down inside. He said, let's get physical. I don't want them to think we're soft in there. No more easy shots in the paint. So that's what the defense is set to do. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's Claxton. Johnson finds Dinwiddie. Picked by Bridges. On the wing, Bridges. On the wing, Dinwiddie. Guarded by Harden. 5 to shoot. Johnson gets the bucket.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
Now, here is Harden. Right wing. Here's Tucker. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got his 7th assist in the game. Nets trail by 5. Here now is Dinwiddie. Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Dinwiddie. Bridges sets the screen for Dinwiddie. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
The 76ers leading by 3. Harden the pass to Harrell. Harris outside. Harrell will screen on Johnson. Here's Harris. Harrell kicks it to Tucker. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Well-placed alley-oop pass into the layup. And the 76ers lead by 5.
The most underrated part of Harden's game, his playmaking. James is amazing at setting up other players.
Harden against Dinwiddie. Inside. On From 7. It's good from Bridges on the assist by Dinwiddie. Bridges has got 9 points now in just the second half. Passes it to Maxey. Careless screen on Bridges. Maxey, another 3 for Philadelphia.
That sudden move off the pick, Maxey, is tough to stay with defensively.
To Claxton. To the middle. Not as good as the 76ers lead. He's cut down to 4 on the bucket from Bridges.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
Maxey against Bridges. Out to Harris. For 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. Johnson right side. Here's Finney Smith. Tries again, and that's 2 points on the layup. Now just a 2-point 76ers lead.
And really at this stage of the game, to get those kinds of offensive rebounds and putbacks, you almost feel like it's a 4-point swing.
No question, it's a big impact play. Credit to him for working hard to find that opportunity.
Brooklyn's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. On the wing, Bridges. Lets the 3 fly, and Finney Smith gets it to go.
Love the way Bridges moves that ball around. Always comes out of his hands crisp, on time, and on target.
And so it's Harden bringing it up with the Philadelphia 76ers. They lead by 1. A rebound by the Nets. Claxton's got 11 rebounds in the game. Harden against Dinwiddie. Johnson, the pass to Claxton. And he dumps it down. There is just no way to tell who is going to pull this one out.
When you've had this many lead changes, you're looking to see which one of those plays is going to be a momentum swing.
Now, here is Harden. 1:05 left to play here in the fourth. With the drive. Harden draws the double. He's looking for Harrell and finds him.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Timeout called, the Nets. They're trailing by 1. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. There's the pass to Bridges. Maxey grabs the miss. Harden against Dinwiddie. here's Harden. Defense is right there. Bridges against Maxey. It's good!
And they still have a foul to give at this point.
And Philadelphia calls time here. They're behind by 1. 19 seconds left in the game. Guys, your thoughts?
Always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
If they've got a surefire quick bucket play, let's just say now's the time to use it.
Philadelphia has possession. Harden outside. Lets it go from deep. Misses the tray. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. Just a massive victory, Greg. Maybe it's overstating it, but I think this was a game they had to have.
And I don't think it's overstating it. I agree with you. I mean, going down 2-0 would have given this team a huge hill to climb. But now at one game apiece and with some momentum, this is anybody's series.
And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. As we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, Mikal Bridges.